Man, what you don't realize the good times until you've left them.
You'll say that about this.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No,
we'll do this until one of us dies.
Oh, yes.
I'm so glad Woody immediately got my reference.
Oh, yeah. I know what you did.
And
yeah. So I'm not completely caught up to speed. I know I'm part of the story.
Yeah. So they
catch me up.
They went into Donald Trump's house in Mar-a-Lago.
Is that what we're talking about? What
were you talking about? When I said elephant in the room, what came to your mind?
Yeah, Woody, what the hell were you thinking?
I haven't seen the video, but I think Wings of Redemption wants to come on PKA. Does that have you seen the video?
Yeah, I saw the video. Somebody sent it to me over here. I think Mitty or somebody. Basically, I think he said he wanted to, or I think maybe he said that he had tried to get in contact with us. I have no idea how he made that attempt.
Can you jump in on that?
Yeah.
He called me. He called me, and I was in the gym lifting at the time. And you have to understand, lifting right now isn't what it used to be. I enjoyed lifting, past tense. Now, my good foot is fucking exhausted. Imagine hopping around with 45-pound plates, loading them on the squat rack, one-legged.
Sounds dreadful.
Everything is hard. Overhead press dumbbells on one leg.
You've got to sit down, goddammit.
She's got to sit down.
Athletes exercise standing up.
No, they don't. Oh.
So I do some sit down. Anyway, it is a rough session for me, and my bad leg, which sometimes has like some play in the cast, just swells up and fills it, and it's hot, and so I get his call, and I'm like hoppa over, and I miss it. I don't get to my phone quickly enough. It's sitting in this charger on the dumbbell rack.
Yeah,
and I see that Wings called, and he sent me a text. He's like, "Hey man," he didn't tell me what the call was about, just that he wanted to talk. And in my mind, I was like, "I'll get back to you after the workout." Like it's not you, it's me. I'm not in a place right now to take any calls. I'm fucked up. And so I intended to call him back sooner. The last, like, if I'm not wrong, I'm close. Like the last 4 times Wings called me, it was about like trolls and, maybe legal type stuff having to do with all trolls and the stuff that happens with trolls. Or, like, Woody, if the FBI calls you for a background check, this is what it's in reference to. Shit like that. All the troubles Wings is having with his fan base. That's what Wings and I typically talk about. And I'm like, I have to get back to him. And it is all my fault. I feel like a dick. Suddenly, like, it's Thursday as we record this. He called me Saturday. I didn't realize that much time. I thought it was 2 days in my head. And when I heard his video that it was last week, I was like, nah. Well, pretty much Saturday to Thursday, So Wings did call me. I meant to call him back. I'm still slow on it, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think he wants to come on the show, though. I think he wants to come talk to us about. I don't know what's happening right now. I think they're like holding his YouTube channel hostage, or I don't know, maybe something like that. I honestly don't follow. I only get tidbits when people, at me with them. And
his YouTube and Twitch has been banned. Zach just wrote that in the chat.
Oh, yeah, because that video I saw was a Twitter stream. He was streaming on Twitter.
So he's suspended. Wait.
Account suspension evasion on Twitch. Okay. He says, how was I ban evading? It had nothing to do with my wife's channel there. It wasn't even a stream done on it. I didn't read it carefully. He has nothing to do with his wife's channel. So Twitch is acting like Wings ban evaded, but really his wife made content and he wasn't on it, I guess.
Yeah, it says she hasn't even streamed on it yet.
I mean, it's pretty possible that Wings' fan base has like false reported him and attacked him.
Hang on, go back to the tweet about Chef Boyardee. As a kid, I love Chef Boyardee, but having a can of it lately, it kind of sucks. Anything you guys liked when you were younger and now don't understand the appeal of? Huh.
That's actually a personable tweet. I like it.
I like that too, because I still like Chef Boyardee.
I put hot sauce on it. I put Frank's hot sauce on there because it's just so bland.
Yeah, you do need a little spice there. Otherwise, it's just kind of that mild tomato puree. That's barely tomatoes. You know how that is.
What kind of what do you like from Chef Boyardee? I like the raviolis.
Wait, are we just going to change topics off of wings?
We're going to come back
on Painkiller already for Chef Boyardee.
No, you're right.
Circle back after we figured out. Look, I was going to see if you were a beefaroni kind of man, but if that's not important, let's go back to wings.
I am a beefaroni man, and I will circle back to this. Actually, well, we'll finish wings and then we'll get back to ravioli. So if I finish
Zach, before we circle back to Chef Boyardee talk.
We got a 4-hour show. Wings wants to come on. We talk about it for 85 seconds, and then we're talking about it for
I love that shit. Now people are like, "Come on, talk about the wings," and because I think people would like to see him on the show. So I guess forever we said we wouldn't because he always said we'd have to pay him $10,000, and frankly, like this is another example of when Wings is doing okay. It's like don't want anything to do with you people. You couldn't pay me enough. And when now here Wings is down and low, hey, can I come on the show? I'd love to come on the show. I'm down again, and that's what we always do. And I think that's what good people do is when somebody asks politely, hey, and they're down, we help them. And just so that I don't feel like a bad person, I guess my vote would be to have him on the show. I guess if he wants to talk about his issues or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he wants to talk about anyway.
Can we have him on?
It's not like we can help him.
Yeah, so
if he's banned from YouTube, can we have him on?
I've always wanted Wings on the show. I've been pro. I think this is a show that, one, I think it'd be a good show. And two, it's a little bit fan service. I have no problem with fan service. Fans want to see Wings. I'm down to have Wings. Whatever. You think I do drinking episodes because I think they're good or that I like them? No, it's fan service.
Yeah.
Back on mission. I'd love to have Wings, but like where Taylor was going, I just need to make sure that it doesn't get our show canceled, like ban evading.
It looks like his channel's up. I just found his YouTube channel. If you put in Jordy Jordan, you have to scroll down like almost to the end of the first page, but it's there. There's no content on it. Everything's gone. Maybe he did that.
Zach said, "Do you want to make that one a live show just for the patrons?" And it's too late to jump in today. Only
that kind of defeats the purpose.
We're gonna make the worst business decision ever. Only existing patrons get
video.
Limited reach, no more money.
No, all jokes aside, we could make it some kind of a special loopy doopy kind of show because I think that our oldest fans are the ones who like give the most shits about Wings. And I don't know, maybe for a fan who like found out I was in prison a couple years ago and came on because of that, or if you're a fan of like you probably found Taylor making magic live streams on Twitch and now you somehow circulated into this nonsense. However you got here
from that.
However you got here.
Maybe you likes me making fun of retarded TV
maybe
shows.
You went to a barbecue
for the magic streams.
hey, maybe you went to a barbecue with Taylor one time and you're that one awkward guy who has been like one at a time into the audience. But I think our oldest fans would certainly be like, holy shit, they could get the band back together, get a bit of a Beatles reunion. I always think back to our Wings shows as being good because of what we pull out of Wings, not necessarily what Wings brings to the table, but that still is a bad argument for not having Wings on the show because we're here. We can pull things out of Wings. And I think now would be a good time to have him because he's actually got a thing to talk about. There's been times when it was like, would you like to have Wings on the show? And it's like, what would he talk about? What has happened? Like, the same old. But this time around, I don't know. He's gotten married. He's had all sorts of weird dramas here and there. I don't know if we've spoken to him in person since the surgery. I don't know if we have.
Yeah, definitely.
Last time I talked to him is when I played PUBG with him, and that was before the surgery, I think.
So I've talked to him privately on the phone a couple times.
Sure, yeah, that's true.
And I did a what was uploaded is like a 1v1 podcast or something. Like I don't think I uploaded it, but like I did a live stream where Wings jumped on. It wasn't planned, and we talked for over an hour. But I don't know if that was pre or post surgery. It was a while back.
I definitely have
Zach
talked to him
after
since the New York Times thing, which was huge.
To me, it doesn't even seem that big. Like that seems like one of the minor things.
Maybe I'm overvaluing it. It is
I don't know. I think
article.
He overvalues it. But yeah, maybe we could have Wings on if you guys think that's a good idea.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm in. Just need to figure out that it's not going to get like this channel taken down.
Yeah, as long as he's not like a person of an undesirable or something.
Right. If he's like the Dr. Disrespect of Twitch, where if you like have him, your channel gets taken down.
Yeah.
And it's looking like that's not the case.
Do you just want Wings, or do you want anyone else from the crew? From his you want any of the whack packers?
Get Kenny back on, or
look, I mean, I'm just saying that like if Wings is gonna come, we could probably make a few requests. Would you like any of the fucking whack pack that's in the Wings universe?
We just need a random to stroll by in a Confederate uniform for no reason, like the old days.
All right, that's my vote as well. Okay, Wings, we'd love to have you on. Let's say the 25th, maybe. But here's the thing. Yeah. That fellow that had that military uniform on, I'd like him to come on and steal some valor like randomly come in. I want him to come in and fucking salute you and fucking snap to, and then about face. You tell him to at ease, and then he hands you some like a hot pocket, and he bounces like something silly like that.
I want him to say on stream, legally speaking, I'm a veteran.
Would you want Wings and his wife, or just Wings?
Just Wings.
If Wings' wife came on, I'd want it to be like just like for a part of the show.
You'd like 5 minutes with Kelly.
It's mostly more than 5.
Let me ask you this.
People are interested in, I'm sure.
Let me ask you this. Would you like to dismiss Wings from the room and have a 1v1 conversation with Kelly, ask her some questions, and then have him come in and do like a couples game?
Dude, that would be amazing.
We do the couples game.
The highlight guys would like edit it together
in very unflattering ways.
We can steal the questions from the original couples game.
No, of course. Those aren't the questions I want answered.
Fuck that. They're funny. They're like all suggestive double entendres and silly stuff that you have fun with.
Yeah. I hear you, but I'm more into like,
well, don't say it out loud. Keep that one up here. Okay. I love the idea of playing the couples. For those of you who don't know, that's when like you separate the two and you ask them questions. You see how their answers match up, right? And or moreover, you'd be like, what's Woody's favorite dessert? And Woody's not in the room, and Jackie has to say fucking coconut cake. And Woody comes in and he reveals his answer written on a chalkboard, and it says fucking rice pudding, and it's dun, 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 dun. You didn't know your husband very well. Like you can have one of those. They're fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I like this idea. Well, hopefully Wings will be down to come on the show.
Yeah, I think he said he was.
Well, it seems like
Kyle, you watched it. You saw the video.
Yeah,
about it.
What I watched it. I was getting ready to do this, and I saw someone had added the video to me, the Twitter thing. So I watched. Okay. I skipped around, but what I took from it was that he had tried to get in contact with us about coming on the show, and he didn't really elaborate. But I guess he said that he was unable to get in contact with us. Was sort of his.
Yeah, he called and texted me. Like back to back, like when I didn't pick up, he immediately texted. Then I was like, I got to get back to him, but it was in a bad spot. And he didn't say what it was about. If I knew that he wanted to be a guest, I would have like been all over that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. No, you missed a call. Don't have to feel bad. It happens.
Yeah, he's a fascinating guy.